Summer Game Fest just kicked off. In fact, just 45 minutes ago from recording this right now, it literally just kicked off. It's going on for the next 4 days. Xbox's showcase is in 2 days. A lot of big reveals are expected with that. Now, something that just came out, a report by The Verge, which was written by a gentleman named Tom Warren. This has disclosed some very interesting information because it is actually a report that is saying that Halo Combat Evolved, the original Halo game from 2001, 23 years ago, is getting a remaster. Now, hold on, I know you're checking your pulse right now, you're checking your clocks. You're having like a deja vu moment thinking you're in a multiverse. No, the year is not 2011. It is 2024. Yeah, so back in 2011, if you didn't know, they already remastered Halo Combat Evolved. At that point, it was the 10-year anniversary, so this remaster was appropriately called Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. This was, of course, to bring it to the newer Xbox consoles, and 3 years later, it was included in the Halo Master Chief Collection, and still is included in that collection. So that was the anniversary. Now, the 20-year anniversary has already came and went. That was in 2021, and in fact, in that year was when they released the recent Halo game, Halo Infinite. It's already been 3 years since that's been out. So, yeah, a report about another remaster of the first Halo game, like a remaster of a remaster. It's, I don't know, kind of interesting, I guess. And if it was just that by itself, you know, whatever. But the huge takeaway from this report is that Microsoft is very strongly considering putting this remaster on the PlayStation 5. Yeah, I don't have to tell you twice that that would be big. Now, obviously, recently Xbox has gone somewhat multi-platform with some of their first-party titles, but it doesn't get as Xbox as Halo. Maybe that doesn't grammatically make sense, but like, I think you know what I mean, right? Like, if you think of an Xbox exclusive, you probably just automatically think of Halo. Even though, in my opinion, the series has in many ways fallen off over the past decade, it is still obviously a powerhouse series for the Xbox consoles. Obviously, it has never ever been on a PlayStation or any other non-Xbox console. I mean, a few years ago, it did become available on PC. Now, that was very big. But to make that available specifically for the direct competition PlayStation, that would be very interesting. Like, extremely. I mean, this would really, in my opinion, mark somewhat of an end to the console wars, or at least a huge shifting sort of moment for it. Because now you've basically got the biggest Xbox exclusive now available on the PlayStation 5. Now, of course, this is just the first Halo game. There's plenty of other Halo games. And the report does not suggest that they would be available on the PlayStation 5. But to me, I don't know, I think this makes a ton of sense. I think it's actually extremely believable that Microsoft does have this up their sleeve. It's obviously inevitable that their plan is to eventually put at least most, if not all, of their games onto other consoles. So it would make sense to have another remastered version of the game to start it all in the Halo franchise, to be first put on the PlayStation 5. And then, I don't know, maybe eventually in a year or two from then, maybe the Master Chief Collection would be put on as well, and maybe some others. So yeah, I mean, to me, I want them to do something else with the Halo franchise. I want them to kind of move on to what is considered Halo 7 and change a lot of, you know, what was so bad and so wrong about Halo Infinite. But maybe if they are planning on from here on out making this franchise multi-platform, maybe this is actually an even bigger deal than just immediately moving on to Halo 7. Maybe they really want to do this first before moving on. Maybe they're kind of thinking, I don't know, more long-term. You know, let's get a lot of the PlayStation gamers and fans, let's get them on board with the Halo franchise. Now, this report suggests that this is in early development, so kind of bringing it back to what I was saying about Summer Game Fest. You know, I wouldn't expect, if this is actually true, if this is actually happening, I wouldn't expect, obviously, like, you know, a full trailer, full gameplay reveal, or anything like that to be happening 2 days from now during the Xbox showcase. If there is some sort of revelation, it'll probably just be a tease, or just a simple announcement that it is happening. I don't know, I mean, at the end of the day, as I get older, I really have come to not be nearly as excited as I once have been when it comes to remasters and remakes. I don't know, it's just obviously, you know, a way for franchises to do an easy cash-in on something that has already been made. But that being said, it would be a whole lot different if this is actually coming to a rival console for the Xbox. Halo Combat Evolved remastered coming to the PlayStation 5 would be an absolute end of an era. And in my opinion, the true official start of Xbox's multi-platform journey.